Hello, myself Chandan, and this is a working demo of Project Resonate under AOSSIE. As you can see, I have three virtual devices open on my screen and three of the devices I have logged in. I'll log out on one of my device to show you the authentication flow. So this is the login screen and this is the registration screen. User can either log in via email address or use his Google account to log in, and the same goes for registration as well. I'll be logging in with my Google account. I click on login with Google. As soon as I log in with my Google account, I'll be redirected to Resonate's dashboard like this. So I can see the list of rooms, list of active rooms over here. And also you can see in the profile screen that I have logged in with three different accounts on three different devices over here. Since these two emails are created using dummy emails, I am not able to verify those emails. Even a verify email functionality is set up by another contributor, thanks to him. And if I go back to the home screen like this, I have two options, the two core functions to show over here. Moving on to the core feature of the application, you can see this is an audio room. Audio room in the sense people can come in and talk to each other, share their thoughts, and this is a collaborative platform again. So here you can see one sample placeholder room. This is a sample room and hence we can't join. This is only put up only for demonstration purposes. And here you can also see that there is room tags and there are four people who have joined this room. Now let's go on and create a new audio room. I click on this button and click on audio room. As soon as I click on that, I get a form where I'll have to enter a room name or room details. So also I can also add tags to the room. Now I'll also add a sample room description, which is actually optional, but let's add it. So as soon as I click on the submit button over here, this sends a post request to our API endpoint called create room, which is already hosted on Vercel as of now. So as soon as I click on it, an Appwrite room will be created and the room management will be taken care by Appwrite itself. And we'll also get a connection with Livekit's web real-time communication for audio communications. You can see an audio room is created over here with all the functionalities, which is working well and good. Now, if I refresh my pages over here, you can see that a new meeting is there and I can join this meet through my both of these accounts. So if I click on this, I join in as a listener and now I'm able to listen what Chandan is going to speak. So coming back to one more screen, if I refresh it again, I can see that two people have joined. One is Chandan and one is AOSSIE. We display the top three profiles over here. So if I click on this again and join with this device also, you can see the test account is also joined as a listener now. Now, if AOSSIE wants to speak, it has to raise its hand. So this button, as soon as I click on it, you can see that button will be shown over here, an icon will be shown over here, which shows Chandan, the administrator of the room, that this guy is requesting access to speak. So if I click on him, I get an option to make him a speaker. If he has not raised his hand, if I click on test, I won't get an option to make him a speaker. So if I click on him and click on add speaker, this guy, the AOSSIE team guy, has been added as a speaker now. He also gets an option to mute or unmute his device. As you can see. Yeah. This is okay. So this guy can also be now demoted to be a listener again. Make listener. As you can see, he has become a listener again. Now we can also kick out participants. If I want to kick out test, I click on test and click on kick out. The test account is now no longer able to log in. So this is the total room management. The audio also works seamlessly and there is no issue with it. One more feature is to leave the room silently. The button is here. If I click on leave room, it will say leaves the meeting and only I am the participant over here. I'll join in again to show how delete room works. Say I'm the administrator of the room and I delete the room. This room will be deleted to AOSSIE also. If I click on delete room, you can observe that this also goes down. And if I refresh the rooms list, there will be no AOSI team meeting room. So this is the core functionality which was planned actually for this season of Google Summer of Code, and this has been executed correctly. And one more additional feature is the pair chat functionality. Pair chat in the sense it's just like Omegle, where people can just share their thoughts over audio anonymously without revealing their identity in their language of choice. So to initiate a pair chat session, I click on pair chat over this plus icon over here and click on pair chat. And I'll do the same on all three devices to show how it works. So I'm joining in as anonymous. As you can see, this identity functionality has not yet been implemented, but by default we will be taking anonymous even if I go, like even if I wish to go with my identity. So as of now, let it be anonymous, and let us take one guy to be like joining in as Dutch, like he wants Dutch language, and he clicks on resonate. As soon as I clicks on resonate, our algorithm tries finding match for him, a perfect match. Like the language should be Dutch as well as the user should be anonymous. Now here I'll click on resonate with the language selected as English. If I click on resonate, yep, so we are going with English over here, and it is also finding a match, but these two are not matched since their language doesn't match. So this has been implemented using an Appwrite cloud function and an internal implementation in the client side itself also. So now this third guy wants to enter using English as the language. This guy will be automatically paired up with Chandan. So this third device over here. Let's see how it works. So I click on language and I have selected English by default. I click on resonate. As soon as I click on resonate, these two people will be matched, and as you can see, this guy is still waiting, but these two people, since they have choose language as English, they match and they can like listen on speaker like this, and they can unmute themselves and talk like this. And one of the person can also end the call if he doesn't want to continue the chat. And we have also shown a comment like saying be polite and respect the other person's opinion, avoid rude comments in order to like avoid hate speech over our platform. If I click on end, this thing will end and you can see a new room, like the room list screen will be displayed. Now I can also cancel my request, deleting the request from my collection on Appwrite as well. If I click on cancel, I come back to the screen again. For demonstration of share room links, I'll be showing it on Android since iOS links has not been yet integrated properly due to some configuration conflicts. Yep, that will be done by the end of September again. So I opened up Resonate on my Android virtual device. I click on share room on this AOSI team room. If I choose messages over here, and I'll send a random new message to some random number for demonstration purposes. As you can see, this is pre-hard coded already. The room title will be going, and let's resonate is a simple title for the message itself. And this is how the message goes for the user. And now if you click on this message and click on that link over here, it shows if we want to open with resonate. If you click on just once or always, we can choose it. So this is the pop-up which shows up to join this room. The AOSI teammate has been shared. So this is implemented using app links intent handling. One more feature that is implemented is the internet connectivity handling. As soon as there is no internet, we'll show up a default page saying there is no internet connection and to try again. A common getX controller has been created for this. Coming back, the discussion screen is yet to come. It's coming soon, and it's an additional feature anyways. It was not proposed in the Google Summer of Code proposal. So if I come to login screen, and this is how it looks, and people can click on contribute to the project and directly go to the repository over here. It's a web view which opens up, and then if I want to log out, I click on log out, and there's a pop-up saying if you're sure if you want to log out, and I click on yes, and I'll be logged out again. This is Project Resonate for Google Summer of Code 2023. This is the work completed. So I have implemented two functionalities, pair chat as well as audio room functionalities. We have made use of Appwrite as backend, like backend as a service, and then we have used Node.js and Express to create a simple application, like simple API, which is hosted on Vercel for creating room, joining room, deleting room. It's like basically to check whether the user is genuine and giving him tokens, the live kit tokens, generating tokens and verifying tokens before deleting rooms. These all work has been done by the API. There are two repositories, Resonate and Resonate backend, and this is my project for Google Summer of Code 2023. Thanks to AOSSI and thanks to my mentors for supporting me throughout this journey. Thank you.